All right, so what do I like most about my camper van? The 10 things. Probably number one is the good insulation I did. That's insulation all throughout the cabin or the cockpit area, and of course the house, the camper portion, and all this insulation that I've done really makes for a nice, pleasant, quiet drive, which is fabulous, and it really allows me to listen to music and or just get into thought and not have a lot of engine noise or road noise, and then also just keeping a lot warmer or cooler, you know, not having all that temperature gradient that happens and change. Some of the people in their camper vans tell me they leave their heater running all night long, and I don't. I turn mine off. I've camped all the way down to -5 degrees Fahrenheit, and pretty commonly down to 15 or 20 degrees Fahrenheit, or even down at least freezing Fahrenheit quite commonly. And even at those temperatures, camping out, I just turn the heater on. I don't leave it on at all. I just turn it on. I usually don't even turn it on at night. I'm plenty comfortable until I go to bed, and I go to bed. And then I wake up in the morning, and usually I wake up pretty early before the sunrise, so I kick on the heater, which I can reach from bed, and I let it run for about 45 minutes, and that's more than enough to like heat up the whole space, and have plenty of hot water for whatever I need for the morning, and get on with my day. So yeah, good insulation is really key. I hardly ever need to use, you know, heat or fan to keep comfortable. So there you go. There's number one. My 10 favorite things that I like about the camper. Here's another one for you, and that's really pretty simple. When you pull into camp, is making sure you're pretty level. And so I installed these bubble levels up here, and this also comes to the third thing, is probably actually my storage net. So let's go above and take a look. So right from here from the cockpit, I could turn on some cockpit lights and my hallway lights, so we can bring a light in. And I've got my cockpit net right here, which is really lovely. Be able to put my jackets and things up there and get them real easily. And the other thing is also these bubble levels that I mounted. One right there that handles my side to side, and another one right over here that handles my fore and aft. And so right here from the driver's seat, I can literally just look, find a spot to camp like I'm doing right now, and I can see that I'm a little out of level. I'm a little high on the right side, and I'm a little high in the back. The high in the back doesn't bother me, but the high in the side, I can make that adjustment. I can just make a couple little, I can just right here from the cockpit just pull back or forward a few inches and turn the steering wheel, you know, a little bit here or there, and all within a few seconds, or within 30 seconds or a minute, just pulling the van forward or back a little bit, I can get that thing level, because sure enough, inevitably you're going to pull back a foot or so, and the wheel's going to fall into a dip, or it's going to go up on a rock, and then you go like, oh, okay, that gets me the direction I want to go, and you're done. So I don't have to get out and try to level it or do anything like that. I can do it all right here from the cockpit with these bubble levels. So there's one of the other things I really like about my van, some of the unique things that I like about my camper van conversion that I did. Another item I really like about my van is my stereo system. I have a 10-inch subwoofer. It's also got its own dedicated amplifier. That's under the passenger seat, so I get some really good sound. I also installed a second subwoofer that handles new high-quality door speakers, place of factory door speakers, these really nice, good, high-quality ones, upsized to size, I think to 6.5-inch, with a really nice quality. And then I also replaced, and those are up a separate sub, and then I also replaced the tweeters. Let me show you those right here. You can see those up in the front there. There's a tweeter, and there's the other tweeter down there as well. And so these tweeters allow me to have some really good sound, along with the because it bounces right up the windshield and right back at me, so it sounds crystal clear. It sounds like it's like right in front of you, and the speakers sound really great as well. I also have two more 6.5-inch in the back doors, and when I open those back doors up, I can play music outside, and that's really rad. So let me show you. All right. So sounds great. You got to have some stereo or music when you're out at camp or whatever, right? So I've got these speakers embedded in to top of each of my rear doors, and are really great for getting sound and stuff also to the back of the camper. But also when at camp, I can simply rotate this door around, and by doing so, now all of a sudden I've got stereo sound coming out here at campsite. And if I open the other door up, This door here, I've got a second speaker that also comes out here and faces music from this speaker here out to the camp. And so that's a really nice feature. I probably haven't shown a lot about these lights, but I also have these lights up here, which add a lot of nice value for getting some light out to camp or out here when we're working on bikes or things like that. So there you go. You can see speaker number 1, speaker number 2, and with the slider door open, right there. I also have sound coming out there. And of course, another item that's a really great item is the new head unit. And so I replaced this head unit back when I started this van conversion in 2017. So it's a lot dated now, but it's been great. And I have Apple CarPlay and Android Play, and so all that stuff's built in. It makes it really nice to be able to see everything on there, maps and everything just integrate right to it, level it in a really wonderful way. Music, podcast, audiobooks, it all just connects up seamlessly. So, all right, what's another item I really like about my van? It's this right here. These seats, they're really comfortable, and I've got this amazing view right now. And I can sit here and I can recline them back. I can be nice and comfortable, and so I can be facing out this fabulous big window of a door looking at this awesome view. And that is really, really wonderful. And of course they do rotate around, as I presented on a previous video. They rotate around so the 2 passengers can face forward, so they're on a swivel. So these things have been great. Absolutely love them. Let me show you a little bit of the view here going on. You see that? Sit right here and have this big window, this lovely view, seeing everything going on. Okay, another item I really love about my camper van is the bike tray itself. And it's a bike tray, ski tray, all of that. But you can see it's so easy to put bikes in and out. I did a video on that. So these 1-up bike trays, I have 2 of them down right now. Another one's up over there. But super easy to bring bikes in or out, put them up and down. And then because this whole drawer, which I'm not sure if I've shown a lot in that before, but this whole drawer, let me show you actually maybe a little more. This drawer slides out. It's fully self-contained to hold any water and debris and stuff like that in there. What's another thing I like about my van? It's actually the whole bike tray. Let me show you. I don't know if I've ever shown this thing fully open up before. Alright, what's another thing I really like about my van? Well, the microwave for sure. Cook a lot in there a lot. It's also a really big freezer and refrigerator. These things are huge and they fit and accommodate so much in them. I don't have much food in them right now, but on long road trips, this is great to be able to carry so much different food along, frozen or fresh. Another thing I really like too is having my temp sensors here for indoor and outdoor temperatures right here. And then also I can turn my heater and stuff from right here, and also have on this readout, I think I show more on this too, but my different temp sensors for my different return supply and heating temperatures, which is really just nice stuff to have. So those are really nice to have. I also really like the voltage sensors I have in the dash. I've shown more on before. Another thing I really like, of course, is right here from the driver's seat, being able to reach up and dump my gray water tanks. I showed more on that too, my electronic gray valve dump. It's pretty fantastic. And on top of that, I also love my shore power connection that auto ejects. And of course, another thing is my lifting bed, which is also really awesome. So I can have it set up for bikes in there, like right now. And if I turn on my garage lights, I can, as you can see, just go ahead and hit a preset here and drop this bed down to a preset level, and then even manually adjust it to accommodate my different bike heights and things like that. Give myself as much room when I'm up in bed. And what I probably haven't shown before, a simple step up onto the bed. Another thing I really like about my van is my VanCompass hidden winch bumper. have a winch, but yet not protrude out further the big heavy bumper. So I save the weight of that big heavy bumper and not have it stick out more and hurt my approach angle. And also the VanCompass skid plate, and there's an engine skid plate, and then also you see that right there, and that right there also holds a marmot. Another thing I really like is my auxiliary fuel tank. It extends my range to about 850 miles with the 2 fuel tanks combined. It's fantastic. And that fuel tank right here that goes exactly right where the spare tire was, which is of course why I have the Al Designs rear spare tire carrier and ladder, because that accommodates extremely well the rear tire and gives me access to my roof rack, which is another thing that I absolutely love about my van. I use it quite a bit, and that's a custom VanCompass roof rack. I've done some different videos on that, but you can see that up there in my custom fairing. And so these outdoor things, the roof rack, the auxiliary fuel tank to give me the range, the hidden winch bumper, which I have had to use several times now to pull other people out, and then of course also the skid plates that are in there. And those skid plates also reinforce the front end for winching, but also of course protect the van, which so those have come in handy at times, anywhere from deep snow to keep that from piling up, building up within your drivetrain, but also just small rocks and stuff like that. The Sprinter van has decent ground clearance except the front, so those skid plates really help with those. And of course, another thing I really like is the VanCompass suspension upgrade with the additional Fox shock that's tuned. That is really, really nice. Makes it a lot smoother ride, a lot more comfortable ride. And of course, the one in the rear here too. The combination of those two is really awesome. Really awesome. For a lot smoother ride. And another great thing is this keyless entry, which is on the front corner window, where I can just simply touch the numbers here to either lock the doors or unlock them, which is great when you're going out to the beach or doing some water sport, or just don't want to carry your key with you, or as a backup in case you lose your key. Thank you for watching. I have a lot of exciting new news and content coming up. Look forward to sharing with you.